Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video we're going to talk start collecting Warhammer 40,000, and today we're taking a look at the Tyranids and in particular the Vanguard Onslaught detachment. Now in this video we're going to go through talk about what a Vanguard Onslaught detachment will give us rules wise for the Tyranids before having a look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for this particular force. We'll then look at some other units to expand upon after those first couple of initial purchases, and finally finish off the video with a little sample armor list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own Vanguard Onslaught Tyranid army for Warhammer 40,000. And so, to begin with, we get Questing Tendrils. This is our main ability. Tyranid units with this ability are eligible to charge in a turn in which they fell back, but also Vanguard Invader units with this ability are eligible to charge in a turn in which they advanced as well. So there is definitely a bunch of cool units that will really make good use of this. Generally a lot of our flying options, a lot of our lictors, gene stealers, stuff like that will all have access to the Vanguard Invader keyword. Now, we also have Vanguard Prime on top of this, where Death Leaper will lose the Hunter Organism rule, and that model can also be our Warlord now as well. So pretty cool there. If you really want to build that style of army with Death Leaper leading your force, can certainly be a thing you can do with this particular detachment. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to get started for our force, but of course with Death Leaper. Now, Death Leaper has an amazing new miniature with the Tyranid range. He's got a toughness of 6, 7 wounds, and he has his Lictor Claws and Talons, which do have the precision rule. 6 attacks, weapon skill 2+, strength 7, -2 AP, and damage 2. Pretty great at getting a character. Now, he is going to also have some fun infiltrating ability. He's got lone operative, stealth, and fights first, all of which are going to make sure he can stay alive. Feeder Tendrils will allow him to gain some command points for your army if he kills any enemy characters. And he's also got Fear of the Unseen as well. This is -1 leadership if you're within 6 inch of Death Leaper, and your opponent must take battle shock tests within 6 inch, even if they're only just below their starting strength. So if any model is slain at all from a unit near Death Leaper, they must take battle shock tests. It's a pretty solid all around. Like that 3+ save on Death Leaper is really nice as well, making him super survivable, and his invulnerable save of 4+ as well. Now, joining him, we then have the Standard Lictor. Now, the Standard Lictor does not have an invulnerable save, but it does have still the Lictor Claws and Talons with precision, 6 attacks, 2+ to hit, strength 7, -2 AP, and damage 2. Now, they've got the cool Feeder Tendrils ability to give you more command points if they kill enemy characters, and they've also got Pheromone Trail, where once per battle round you can target one model with this ability with the Rapid Ingress stratagem for 0 CP. This is really nice, allowing you to sort of move these models around the table and have these little independent character hunters, or even small unit hunters on the table. Strength 7 is nice as well, as this can even potentially take on some lighter vehicles with the amount of attacks they can put out. Now, moving on, we then have the new strain of Lictor, which is the Neuro Lictor. Now, the Neuro Lictor has a 4+ save and 4+ invulnerable save as well, and it's got some fun rules. It has Feeder Tendrils, same as all the other Lictors, but Neuro Disruption as well means in your command phase you can select one enemy unit within 12 inch and just force them to take a battle shock test. Psychological Saboteur is an aura while an enemy unit is within 12 inch. If that unit is battle shocked, each time a model in the unit makes an attack, they are -1 to hit, and each time a friendly Tyranids model makes an attack that targets that unit, you can add 1 to your wound rolls as well. So really cool at passing on some sweet buffs to the rest of your Tyranids. It has a similar profile to the other Lictors, though it is only damage 1 and strength 6, but still putting out a decent amount of attacks. It can take out sort of smaller light characters. It does have precision as well there. Then moving on, we have our Lictor unit, which is the Von Ryan's Leapers. Now, Von Ryan's Leapers come in units of 3 or 6 models, and they're going to provide us, with some decent infiltrating bodies. Fights first and stealth there as well, and Pouncing Leap allows you to affect them with the Heroic Intervention stratagem for 0 CP, which is really cool. They have 6 attacks each, strength 5, -1 AP, and damage 1, and also a 4+ save, and toughness 5 is pretty decent on them as well. Now, moving, we then have the Gargoyles. These are another unit that have gained the Vanguard organism keyword, so they are going to be getting all the benefits from this force. Now, they have Flesh Borers as their main weapon, 18-inch range, 1 attack, 4+ to hit with its ballistic skill, strength 5, no AP, and damage 1. They've also got Blinding Vellum in melee, which is a strength 3 melee weapon attack, nothing too great to write home about, but they do have Deep Strike there. Wing Swarm as well means in your shooting phase after this unit has shot, if it's not within engagement range of any enemy units, it can make a normal move of up to 6 inch, and if it does, until the end of turn, it can't declare a charge, however. Now, something to really go along with those Gargoyles is the Winged Tyranid Prime. This model has the ability to provide the unit it's joining with sustained hits 1, which is really great on, a decent sized unit of your Gargoyles, but he also provides, a little bit of combat threat for the unit as well, with his 6 attacks at weapon skill 2+, strength 6, -1 AP, and damage 2. Deathblow as well, when this model is actually slain, has potential to fight on death. Now, lastly, for the Tyranids, we have the Winged Tyranid Prime, which I think has some amazing useful abilities and some really cool combos to play around with the stratagems and enhancements available to you in this particular subfaction. The Winged Hive Tyrant is going to provide you with what you expect, so a decent sort of fighty monster as you would no doubt expect out of a Tyrant model, which is really nice. You can have things like a monstrous Bone Sword and Lash Whip for twin linked, and this will give you 6 attacks, 2+ to hit, strength 9, -2 AP, and damage 3. Monstrous Scything Talons can go on it as well for some additional extra attack profiles, or it can choose to have a ranged weapon with either a Heavy Venom Cannon or a Stranglethorn Cannon, which can give you some decent ranged output with the model. Now, Will of the Hive Mind means once per turn, one friendly Tyranid unit within 12 inch of one or more models with this ability can be targeted with a stratagem for 0 CP. And Paroxysm is a psychic power at the start of the fight phase. You can select one enemy unit within 12 inch and visible to this model and roll 1d6. On a 1, the Psycho suffers D3 mortal wounds. On a 2+, which is really cool. Now, moving on, here is our sample army list for the Vanguard Onslaught. And so, we have gone with a Death Leaper in the force, and then we've also got 2 other characters, the Winged Hive Tyrant being our Warlord, and we've gone with the enhancement Chameleonic on this. This gives the model stealth, and also gains the benefit of cover as well, which is really, really great when you're getting stealth, so it can super help our units just being able to survive that a little bit better. The Winged Tyranid Prime then will have the Neuro Node, which is super, super awesome for an army that likes to advance deploy. This allows you to redeploy 3 Vanguard and Fader units and put them into strategic reserve if desired. Great if, maybe you've not got the first turn, or your opponent's really well counter set up against some of your lictors, or indeed, just taking your Gargoyles potentially off the table if you've had to put them on for some reason or another. Now, battle line wise, we've got 20 Gargoyles in a single unit. They'll be joined by that Winged Tyranid Prime. And then we have 3 Lictors, 2 Neuro Lictors, and 2 units of 3 Von Ryan's Leapers for a ton of advanced infiltrating units that we can use to really get into combat and really disrupt our opponent's plans early. Meanwhile, having things like the Tyranid Prime and those Gargoyles in reserve can really cause stress on the opponent. So with that said, if you've got an idea on a heavy Vanguard Onslaught force, let us know your thoughts about them down in the comments below. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community we have here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, be that via Patreon or YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch, whether that's stickers, t-shirt, mugs, or anything from our Teespring store as well, or by using our affiliate links, which are also linked down in the description as well, that go a long way to helping support the channel. As a special thank you to all our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Iron Grinch, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Alderan Shot First, Kendall, Soren, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny 84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty Stabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel 196. Thank you all so much for helping support the channel. It means the absolute world to us. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.